And the new research that's telling us we're in for another dangerous fire season. Good evening, I'm Elizabeth Cook.
And I'm Alan Martin. This evening, new research prompting a warning heading into fire season. Craig Clement from San Jose State University's Fire Weather Research Lab says things could get worse this summer.
I expect the fire season this summer to be pretty bad. We may not see the amount of acres burned as we saw last year in 2020 because that was associated with a lot of lightning. We sample the wildland fuels twice a month, and our April 1st fuel sampling trip indicated that the fuels are very, very dry. And this is the time of year when those fuels should have the most moisture content of the season, and they're actually the lowest that we've ever measured for April.
Can you expand upon that a little bit? You're sampling the plants, and you're specifically looking for how much moisture is in that vegetation?
It's actually a manual process. You have to drive out to the mountains, clip the fuels, take it back to the lab, and dry it, and so we get a fuel moisture content. And that information goes into our fire danger rating system that is used throughout the United States. So that's the process, and what we've found for April 1st is pretty grim in terms of fire danger for the coming season.
So if, and I know it's a big if, we do get some rain these next couple of months, is that going to help us?
Yeah, definitely. If we do get some precipitation and enough for the plants to respond, then that could offset the fire danger somewhat. But being that we're getting out of our climatological or our typical rain season, it's going to be hard to catch up. So
what steps should the firefighters and even homeowners, I guess, be taking right now to help things out this summer?
Well, homeowners really need to, those that live in the wildland urban interface or have lots of vegetation around their houses, they need to take steps to reduce the amount of fuels or vegetation around their homes and, clean up their yards, keep their landscape very tidy. So that way, if there is a fire nearby and there's embers that land on their property, those embers won't ignite fuels that could happen, that could ignite their houses. So homeowners can take responsibility early on before it's too late this summer.
And Craig Clement says with the prediction of climate change, we can expect even hotter and drier conditions, and that's going to put more stress on vegetation in the future.